Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think just to reiterate what my colleagues have said, Kenya and particularly Nairobi has had a very dubious record of being the epicenter of abductions, not just nationally, but regionally. It is here that Kizza Besigye was abducted. We had a Tanzanian national abducted, and a clear statement from this government to other nations that abductions will be a thing of the past. They have resorted to what they do best, using their Subarus, using men in masks, abducting and torturing fellow Kenyans so as to intimidate them, not to enjoy their civil liberties, freedom of expression, and the right to protest and to picket. These are all constitutional rights that are not granted by the generosity of this state, but are guaranteed by the Constitution. We have, with my colleagues, spoken to some of the victims today. This morning we met about 5 of them who are with us during the march, who are actually abducted by Subarus and picked from our procession, and who have told us what they went through. And they were taken around in these Subarus. They were taken to the police headquarters, and what they went through is really an intimidation for them never again to participate in demonstrations. So we want to tell this government, you are not going to limit those rights that are guaranteed by the Constitution, but also the police officers who are being used in these abductions. We are saying it's not enough for the victims to be compensated. We are saying each officer must be held to account. If you are used to torture, if you are used to kill, to misuse firearms, to take life. As the alternative government, we want to assure the families affected and all victims of abductions, enforced disappearances, and extrajudicial killings, that we continue to stand with them and to act to ensure that justice is done to them. Asanteni sana. Thank you.
Have we not seen in the, I think in the Standard front line, right, the photo of the officers who actually arrested, or is it abducted Davis Lichuma? They're there. So we also want to tell IPOA, what other evidence do you need? Kenyans want to see that person, those officers have been arrested publicly and taken before courts of justice. Let's see whether they can act for once.
Yes.
I have a question. Yes. Away from that, there's this young man who has been taken to court, Mr. Speaker's son, and they are able to bring him in court, but the person who triggered that bullet that killed many young protesters during the very day, no officer has been put in court. What does that portray in your own experience?
The Attorney General is there. A perversion of justice.
Yes, terrible perversion of justice. Double standards, clear, evident. They have taken him to court merely because they saw him the other day. They have not taken, not even an inch to investigate those officers who triggered the first bullet, or the bullets that killed several of the agencies. Yeah, double standards.
And I think first of all, we already have the IPOA official record of the 62 who were killed by the police. That was on 25th of June 2024. IPOA itself